Hey Ober Sports, Jacob Ober here. I'm gonna give you a brief video here. Obviously, if you haven't heard the news already, the Bucks traded Greg Monroe and a first-round pick to Eric Bledsoe. I'm a little late on this because I had stuff to do. But my initial reaction to this trade, I really think this is one of the best possible trade options the Bucks had in terms of who we were trading away. I'm really happy that we didn't have Thon or Jabari in this deal because I thought that was what it would take to get Eric Bledsoe. But no Thon and no Jabari. It was Greg Monroe and a first-round pick. That's completely doable because I think that Greg Monroe would be gone after this season. And obviously the first-round pick, as the Bucks continue to get better and better, their draft picks are going to be higher and higher. So. But I mean, Eric Bledsoe makes this team so much better than it is. It's hard to explain. I mean, the Bucks we have Malcolm Brogdon, and Malcolm Brogdon has been a very serviceable point guard. He's been very good. He won Rookie of the Year last season, but with Eric Bledsoe, the Bucks are just such a more dynamic team. The Bucks have really never had a point guard like this since Brandon Knight, I should say. It's kind of been what the Bucks have been lacking. A guy with really good handles, with really good passing skills. He plays great defense and can shoot the ball pretty well. Malcolm Brogdon, although I like him, he's not a guy who can create his own shot like Bledsoe. He's more of a guy who sets other people up and gets set up for three-point shots. Doesn't have the handles that Bledsoe has. Defense is better. Bledsoe is better on the defensive side. I mean, it's just a huge improvement for the Bucks, and Giannis has a little bit of the weight taken off his shoulders because not only is Bledsoe a great passer and a great defender, he's also a great scorer, who's only going to continue to get better as his NBA career progresses. Last season, he averaged 21.1 points a game. I would say if I was comparing him to another player in the NBA right now, I'd compare him to kind of a cross between Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving, but not as good as either of them. He's a poor man's Kyrie, that's what I'd say. He plays very similarly to both of them. He's not a bad three-point shooter. He's not the best three-point shooter, but he does have the three ball in his arsenal. His mid-range game is fantastic. He's a slasher mentality. He drives to the hoop a lot. He's very creative and crafty around the basket. I mean, he's just a guy who is really gonna improve the Bucks in every facet of the game. The only thing that I am concerned about though about this trade is that without Monroe, the Bucks are gonna lose a little bit of rebounding, and we don't really have a true center on the team anymore. Henson is probably going to be our guy going forward unless Thon starts breaking out, but we're going to be a little bit thin down low. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks made a move to get a free agent or a free agent center, or make a trade to get a serviceable center that's actually a center, because basically the Bucks right now are just a couple of guards and a bunch of power forwards. So anyways, that's my initial reaction to this trade. I'm pretty happy that we made the trade. This is obviously the best thing for the Bucks going forward. It was something that we needed, I think. We'd kind of been in a little bit of a tailspin here. This could be the spark that gets us back into the winning column. And I think that the Bucks are the second best team in the East with Eric Bledsoe. I do. And imagine when Jabari gets back, this starting lineup is going to be Eric Bledsoe at point guard, Chris Middleton at shooting guard, Jabari at small forward, Giannis at power forward, and Henson or Thon or whoever we trade for or sign at center. And that's a pretty dangerous lineup in my opinion. But anyways, guys, that's all we have to say on this topic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments or thoughts about this trade in the comments section below, and I'll see you next time.